Hey, what's up, friends and family? Hey, we're back in here at the short-term rental spot, and a lot of time we think life is like a microwave. Everything happens fast, but it's a lot goes on behind the scenes. And something came to me not too long ago about working through the storm. Life is about working through the storms. A lot of ups and downs and valleys. A lot of times we see people who are doing things and we think, oh, wow, they got it made or that came easy for them. But this is something that's been in the making from 1997, being hired in Panama City at Bell South, which was AT&T, after leaving Cottondale. Hired down here, getting my first house in 1999 and married, got a child on the way. Short-term rental stuff doesn't come easy. It's like planting a seed. Coming from Cottondale, my grandfather was a farmer. And each year around about January, it was time for the tractor to go turn the field over to form the rows. And then maybe the end of February, beginning of March, it was time for my grandfather and myself to go out and plant the potatoes and plant the seeds, the corn and everything. And that didn't grow overnight. We had to go out and hoe through the rows to keep the weeds from choking out the little plants that was growing. It was a lot of work. We out there in the heat, in the middle of the summer. It's 100 degrees and we out there with a hat on, for hours out there. And then come March, in May, and then June, you got a harvest of watermelons and corn and okra and stuff that we used to have, So this success or, short-term rental business, it doesn't come overnight. It takes time. And that's just the concept, you know what I'm saying? I moved down here in 1997 and not once have any of my bosses out of the 3 jobs that I've had, and not once, because I worked at AT&T for 19 years, not once have they had to call me and say, hey, you getting up? You coming to work today? No, because, I understand the concept of reaping and sowing. You must sow something to reap something. You must put something in to get something out. You go to bed on time. You pop up 5, 6 o'clock in the morning to get ready for work. So I try to be the first one at work and be the last one to leave. Success don't come overnight. You got to continue to plant good seeds. Treat people good. Don't spend everything you got. Try to listen to good podcasts and good information and keep saying your prayers. You know what I'm saying? Writing down information that you want in life to be successful. I can read back over some stuff that I wrote back in 1999, stuff about what I wanted in life, real estate and owning properties and how to budget and save money. So it's important to write stuff down. Write stuff down, pray over it, and don't y'all go nowhere. There's more to come.